Hello, my lovely Cancerians. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your reading today. Um, I am doing it in August, but I'm not I keep wanting to say time stamping, and that's not it. I'm not doing any time frames. So whenever you click on this, if it resonates, it's for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single person. That's impossible. I wish I could do it, but I can't. If it does make sense, or if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the box below. Just hit me up, send me an email. I'll give you that information. It's also on the community tab, and I got to work on my website still. So yeah, slacking there. I took quite the break. I know it's been a couple months, but I've been dealing with some health issues and things like that. So I'm trying to get myself straight, and I'm finally feeling a lot better. I still got some residual things going on, but it is what it is. Life is life. Got to move forward eventually, right? I've missed you guys tremendously. Thank you for all your love and support, for everyone who has sent me messages, emails, just encouraging me and, telling me that they miss me and everything. I love it. It never gets old. I'm just going to say I love doing this, and hopefully I am back on track 100%. So I'm just going to do some mini reads, which are turning out to not be so damn mini, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm just trying to get stuff out there for everyone, so that I can get back into the routine and the swing of things. I do want to make some changes. And I think the theme so far is about change, because it keeps coming up. I feel like a lot of people, no matter what your sign is, are looking for something new and exciting, whether it's with an old person or new person, an old job, same job, new job, whatever the situation is. I just feel like fresh. I need fresh. I need a fresh start, because I'm sick of the same old shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting right now. The same old shit. Same old, same old. Patterns repeating. So maybe some of you have some lessons that still need to be learned that you haven't learned yet, and you keep repeating certain cycles with people or situations. And if that's not the case, you could have another opportunity to repeat a cycle with somebody, is what I'm feeling. But I'm feeling that you probably shouldn't repeat that cycle with this particular person, or somebody shouldn't repeat it with you, because we're dealing with energy, vice versa. So if it's not you, Cancer, that's feeling this way or needs to do this, it is your cross watcher or whoever you're dealing with. So just keep that in mind. I might say you and it's them. Just don't get caught up on it. So the overall energy is adjacent possibilities and healer of the ages, both reversed. So, like I said, cycles, getting stuck in things. I feel like for some reason, I want to start here. So with healer of the ages, I also got main female and lovers. So there could be a woman involved. You could be a female watching this, a female Cancerian, or your cross watcher. I keep wanting to talk about somebody else. So somebody could be feeling this way about you, or whoever the female is in this situation. And if it's not an actual woman, it's just a male who's vibing in his feminine energy mainly. But anyways, I get a sense that there is somebody who wants to rekindle a relationship. So I feel like this is going into X-land. This reading is probably for somebody who is either thinking about going back to an ex, or their ex has reached out and wants to get back together with them, or with you, however you want to say it. But I feel like if that's the case, this relationship wasn't very pleasant. I mean, yeah, there were good times. There's good times in every relationship, but I feel like there was a lot of toxic energy in this relationship, and I feel mostly lies. There could have been cheating, like you could have cheated on your partner, or they cheated on you, or both of you did it to each other. Whatever the case may be, I feel like there was deception that hasn't really been worked out. I mean, you know about it, and they know about it. Like, it's not like there's a secret, and it's not a secret. I just feel like if you get back together with this person, it's going to happen again. That somebody's not being upfront. They're not. I feel like somebody is saying that they are willing to try and work on rekindling a relationship with you, or work on a relationship if you've never been with this person. Maybe they have past crap with somebody else and they're just deceptive. But regardless of who this person is, I feel like they're making you think that there is an opportunity, or that there's a possibility you guys are going to get back together and work things out. But whoever is saying, yeah, you know, we just got to do this, or I've got to do this, or there's always something that gets in the way, however that may work, I feel like whoever is saying that there could be a possibility for a reconnection, they're full of crap. And if they do end up with you, it's not going to end well. It's going to be the same old shit, basically, is what I feel. And I feel like that's why adjacent possibilities is reversed. It's like, close the door on this. End this chapter, start anew. You've learned every lesson you need to learn from this person, or you've received everything you need to receive in this lifetime from that individual. If you have children with this person, I mean, you know, obviously co-parenting and everything, that's fine, but I feel like it needs to be on a platonic level, and to keep it that way, because one or both of you are just going to end up getting hurt. I keep going back and forth, so I kind of feel like some Cancerians have done this to somebody, and other Cancerians, it's been done to them. So, and then of course there's the other group where you both did it to each other. But I just feel like this is not, you're not meant to be with this particular person for the long haul. And if you're currently partnered with them and things are kind of rocky, then that's probably why, because somebody stepped out of the relationship, and they're not being forthcoming about it. But I really get more of the past person energy. So let's see what we got. The first card out is called Call. Number 20, 2 partnerships, working together, balance. I feel like this is bringing justice to the situation. Like I said, like I said before, you already know everything there is to know about this union when you guys were together. Like, there's no new information. It's almost like somebody's trying to work past it. There's definitely trust issues here that somebody's trying to overcome. And I don't feel like they are going to be able to do it, or you're not going to be able to do it, because they're still, I mean, yeah, it's unresolved, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's still, it still hurts. You're still, whoever got cheated on is still stung by the pain of what this person did to them, because they actually really cared a lot. So what is Call here about? So I feel like this has happened in the past. Like, you already know all you need to know. Like I said, it's already been justified and handled. You guys split up, went your separate ways. This relationship could have happened, could have ended months ago, years ago, weeks ago, or just ended. It's going to be different for every single one of you, but I feel like this is an old relationship. So somebody's still hanging on to the pain of that, but yet they have hope at the same time, if that makes any sense. Well, we have a manipulator here, and, well, with false person, next to adjacent possibilities, I feel like the person who is saying that they're willing to try and really isn't. They're just trying to manipulate the situation to get what they want from you. Or you're doing this to them. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But regardless of signs, somebody's just out for their own personal gain. They know that you're attracted to them, or you're attracted to them, or they're attracted to you. Whichever way it goes. I always get confused when I try to go do the back and forth thing. So I get a sense that they're trying to hide this. Like, they know that they can get what they want from you. So, and they know that it's wrong at the same time, but they still like that sense of power. So I feel like they're juggling you and another person or other things. Like, you are definitely not a priority to this person, or they're not a priority to you. And somebody's just trying to manipulate the other person to get what they want, basically. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel better than you or other people. Like, that's not a very good way to look at things. Like, I don't like that. Yeah, they don't have feelings for you anymore. Whoever's doing the manipulating, if they're coming in with any emotion, it's just to get what they want. It could be for sexual gratification, or just to boost their own self-esteem, like, oh, I still got it, he still wants me, she still wants me, kind of thing. It's like a power trip, basically. I feel like some of you are going to see right through this. You already know. Some of you are turning a blind eye even though you do know, because you're just drawn to this person. But they're drawing you in for all the wrong reasons, basically. And they're stunting your growth, your progression of moving forward, because you're just stuck. You're like stuck to them like glue. And then we have the Six of Fire. And I think they want that. Like, they want you to stay stuck because you boost their confidence. This person's very arrogant. Six of Fire, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So with the Six of Fire, this is getting what you want. It's like the Six of Wands. It's success. It's being recognized, socially recognized. I feel like you have a lot of attention right now. Like, you have a lot of potential suitors. You have a lot of options, basically. This person is trying to shut down your options. They're basically making you feel like they're the only option you have. They're the best you'll ever have, kind of thing. But I feel like you know that that's not true. I hope you know that anyways, because it's not true. That's just a form of manipulation. This person also loves attention. They love attention from you, but they love it from other people too. So they're just going to continue on the cycle. Oh my gosh, I need a drink. They're just going to continue on the cycle, and because they're getting what they want, basically. But what do you want? Cancer, Crosswatcher, whoever it's for, I feel like there's somebody in your present, like, if it's not somebody, it's an opportunity, whether it's work or personal, like a hobby or something that you're passionate about. I feel like there's something really, really wonderful in your current environment. Like, there's an opportunity here to move away from this, but I feel like I don't think that you're moving towards it. And if you are creeping super slowly towards it, or you don't even see it's there because this person's got you in some kind of spell. But it's not supposed to move forward with them. It's supposed to end. You will be successful if you walk away from this past person. For some reason, I feel like I'm talking to at least, I know that I keep saying cross-watcher, so the person you're dealing with or you, but there is definitely one Cancerian, at least one, if not more, that is doing this to somebody else. Whether they're doing it on purpose. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just not going to. That's not the case for every Cancerian, obviously. But I do feel like it's on both sides. Like, some of you, it's the person you're dealing with, and others of you, you're the one doing this. You're holding someone back, giving them false hope, because you're not ready to fully move on. It's almost like you want to move on, but you want what they have to give or what they have to offer. And then we have the Tower reversed. And like I said, it's not all of you, so don't get upset that I said it could be a Cancerian who's doing this to somebody. That's not the case for everyone. But anyways, yeah, things did not move forward. They crumbled down in the past. Like, this is a cycle that's just going to keep continuing and continuing. I feel like somebody is trying really hard to break this cycle because they don't want history to repeat itself. If you go back to this past person, and I feel like it could be somebody you had a family with or a long-term commitment. You could have a child, children, whatever, with. And if you don't have one with them, there were children involved in this situation. I do feel like they are your own, though, for whoever this is for, this situation. You're going to be successful if you let this go. Could be dealing with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles here with the Page of Pentacles as well. Somebody could be in it for the money. This is definitely a motherly figure as well. And with the Page of Pentacles right behind it, that's a child. So they could be doing it to benefit their children in some kind of way. Or they could be involving the children in this situation. Can I get more on this Tower reverse? They could be holding the children over your head, like, you know, you can't do this to me or whatever because of the children. Like, do you want to ruin their lives kind of thing? And if that's the case, damn, this person will do anything to maintain their stature, apparently. Just overcome this obstacle. I feel like some of you have overcome this. Like, you've already turned this person down. But for others of you, they're like your kryptonite. Like, I think some of you are so enthralled with this person that you wouldn't tell them no. Some of you are going to repeat this cycle. But there is hope that you won't. Like, that you'll move past it, and that you'll be I don't want to say recognized by your efforts, because that's not what somebody else is gonna pique your interest. With the Tower reversed, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, so that's not moving forward. That's no new beginning. This is, if you do not move forward with this individual, with this false person, with this ex, you will be successful. Things will work out for you. I feel like the majority of you, or your cross-watcher, or the person you're dealing with, whoever, I feel like your success that's the route you're going to take. Your success comes when you let this person go, when you let this situation come to a complete end and don't rekindle it. Don't even have a quickie one-night stand with them, none of that. Because I feel like if you, the hold that this person has on you, or that you have on them, is so strong that if you guys are, if you're intimate and you're close in a sexual way, it's going to keep you tethered together. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to make it that much harder to let this person go. And this person needs to go. Like I said, if you got children, co-parenting is one thing, friendship is one thing, but they have an emotional, you're stuck on this person or they're stuck on you. And then the future energy is the Six of Earth. So I feel like ultimately, especially if you do not repeat this cycle and you let it go, things are going to balance out. They're going to be fair. Because this person is not fair. They're a taker. They take. Like an energy vampire, even if they're not taking things physically from you, they're emotionally draining you because the situation is just like, it's heavy. I feel a heaviness weighing on my heart. I feel like it's going to balance out in the fact that you're only going to give what you will get in the end. So basically there's going to be equal give and take, reciprocity here. This could be a new person, but I kind of get a sense that the scales are just going to be balanced. And it might even help this person see the error in their ways of how they treated you or how you treated them or whatever. Let's see. Why is the Six of Earth here? No. I'm going to pick. I hate it when it does that. Nine of Cups reversed. I mean, that's not really... It's almost like I get the sense that someone in this situation is just praying their ass off that things are going to work out, that they're going to get what they want, that like you guys are meant to be, and it's just going to be smooth sailing from here on out. But the sad truth is, it's not. That's not the case here. I also feel like somebody could have a form of an addiction, like drinking. I do see drinking more than anything else. It could be as simple as being addicted to this person or to cycles with toxic people, that they just haven't gotten out of that rhythm of things, you know what I mean? Or you. I feel like this is going to balance out. This is like trying to balance out emotions, but it's not going to be everything you hoped it to be. I feel like I'm so in love with someone, but we're just friends. So it's like it's working out and the scales are balancing and the emotions are balanced, but somebody's really disappointed because they want more. They don't want to just be your friend. They don't want to just pay child support and co-parent. You know what I mean? They want the whole shebang. They want to even have more kids with you, kind of thing, or vice versa. I just feel like there's a sense of, even though it's the right thing and it will work out in the moment, it's going to be upsetting, emotionally upsetting. Can I get more, please? It's never easy when you're in love with someone and they're not in love with you. But sometimes it happens that way for a reason, because that's a lesson that you need to learn, or they need to learn. It might have nothing to do with you. It might have to do with them. Maybe someone in this situation is very caring and nurturing, and they just would give anything and everything to the person that they love because they love them with every fiber of their being, but they don't love themselves. So they need to learn how to be by themselves, how to appreciate the smaller things in life, how to go on without that codependent mentality. I feel like somebody is very codependent here on an emotional level. Then we have the Lovers, which is also a decision. So like I said, I feel like this decision was heartbreaking, but it is balancing things out. Could also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So a Cancer like yourself. The Lovers is Gemini. We have Scorpio here. We have fire. We have earth. And we have a bit of earth. And I saw that earlier. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could have also just wanted to come back for your money because they see you're doing better, or vice versa. Let's see. Woo. And then we have the Nine of Wands. It's being guarded, but not giving up. So persevering. So I feel like after this bad news, whether it's on your end or the person you're dealing with, whoever gets really upset in the situation, yeah, they might drink themselves into a stupor, or you will, because you don't want to process the emotional side of things, which, you know, human nature happens. Don't get caught up in that, because that could just, you know, spiral out of control in a whole different area, whether that's you or them. But I just feel like this decision to balance things out and to make things fair between you and this other person has left you jaded in a way. Your wall is up. You're guarded. You're not giving up. I feel like you're not giving up on finding love. You're not giving up on relationships in general. It's just you're so guarded that you're having a hard time letting anybody in. Somebody is very overly emotional in this situation, and I feel like that somebody very well could be an earth sign who is very jaded over this. You might have earth in your chart as well. We have multiple signs in our charts, but so overall, you already know what caused the demise of the relationship with this person. They're lying about wanting to rekindle things. If you don't rekindle it and you just let it go and heal from the past, you will be successful. And I feel like people are watching you, like you're very attractive, that you are being noticed. You're just choosing not to acknowledge it at this time, and because you're hurt, because it's not working out. You're guarded. What was on the bottom of the deck? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is not moving. This is done, stagnant. No offer coming in. And then we have the Eight of Wands after that. Sheesh. And that's moving too fast. That's also communication. I feel like if somebody was going to offer you a relationship or you offer it to them, it was something happened where it was suddenly halted. There was fast communication on why it's not going to work, or that they don't want to work it out. So whoever was blowing smoke up your ass, or if you were doing that to somebody else, it's out in the open, or it's going to be very soon. And it's just going to put a stop to this relationship, to whatever it is. Just don't let it, don't let the pain fester to the point where you build your wall so high that you never let anybody in. Because I really feel like with this Six of Fire, that if there are not multiple people, there's at least one person who has their eye on you like you wouldn't believe, or you have your eye on them. This is a hiccup, a bump in the road. Any advice for, I wanted to say Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Maybe watch that video as well. But any advice for Cancerians? Or you have it in your chart. It's almost like this past person is shutting down all your opportunities, or you're letting them because you're not seeing anybody but that person. Like in your head, like you can't imagine yourself being with anyone except for them. But they're not on the up and up. They're wearing a mask. They're one way with you, and then they're another with other people. It's almost like I get this sense, like I see this woman who, and it could be a man, but in my vision or image in my head, I see a woman who is all like flirty and joking and haha, like, when you're first dating and you're just having a good time, like that's how she's being with you. But when she's with her friends or away from you, she talks shit about you behind your back, like, oh, he's so clingy, or like, you know what I mean? Two-faced. There we go. I had to go through all that just to say two-faced. Any advice for Cancers? Oh. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So maybe you have a friend excuse me, involved in this situation, who can help you work through this. Or you're the trustworthy one. Like it's this duality. There's someone who is acting two-faced, basically, pretending, and then there's someone who is genuinely in love. There's two people here. Might also be saying trust yourself as well, like your intuition. You already have the answers. You already know. You pretty much know how this is going to go. I feel like that's also saying, like, trust your intuition, trust yourself. Energy healing work. So either some of you should go see a spiritual healer, or you are spiritual healers. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. Maybe you should hone that craft. Maybe that's something that will bring success your way and help you through this. But with some of these blockages, that might be very difficult, and you might need somebody to help you work through that so you can release whatever this is, whoever this is, this situation, and your ties to it. Because I feel like you're going to feel so much better, and you have great opportunities, adjacent possibilities opening up everywhere for you, and people noticing you. It's almost like you don't care, though, because this one person isn't noticing you. It's like you only have eyes for that one, even though the whole room is staring at you, kind of thing, or vice versa, however it goes. I just feel like there's some internal work that needs to be done here, and with this trustworthy, who the person you're asking about is trustworthy, it's either they're trustworthy or you are. But I get a real sense that it's trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust yourself. You already know. Spend more time outdoors. Go sit by the water, go for a hike, have a picnic outside, do something. I just heard shoot a gun. Jeez, like a gun shooting. So maybe you like to go to a range and like a sand pit and shoot or something. Whatever clears your mind. Just make sure it's outside, and if you are shooting guns and stuff, just be safe about it. That's funny. So that might be, that might mean something to you. Maybe that's something that you or the person you're dealing with is into. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I have for you. I hope that it resonated in some way, shape, or form. And if you are dealing with somebody who's kind of giving you the runaround, I'm really sorry, but it looks like things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. Just end that cycle, because you have so many great things, and you have people watching you. Like, I feel like you're very attractive right now. Like, your personality, the way you look, everything. You got it going on. So that's what I have, Cancer. I love you guys, and if you'd like a personal reading, please hit me up, send me an email. It's in the box below, like I said before. Hopefully I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope it made sense. Thanks. Bye.